Merry Christmas. It's Yvette from Ankh Healing and Wellbeing. I've had an incredible 2 weeks full of QHHT sessions and quantum healing, Reiki and manifestation. I have today one of the most wonderful sessions that I've ever done. And I was so blessed to be asked to do the session for a soul sister, for Laura. I'm sure many of you know Laura Whitworth. She's an incredible QHHT practitioner. And recently we did sessions for one another, which was amazing. The session today is quite lengthy. And as usual, I'm going to read it from a script to make sure that we get all the details there. But bear with me, it's so worth it, so worth it. It's just absolutely incredible. So let me just start. So when we started the regression, Laura was there like that, of course. And she said, I'm on a spaceship or a space station. She wasn't quite sure. I'm not sure if it's a ship or station. I'm with the purple being. The tall being that has the large purple head with big black eyes, that I'm starting to realise is a higher dimensional aspect of me. So in this place where I am, I'm with this being. This being is a higher dimensional part of me. It's come down to the point in time where I am to help me, and I'm very distressed. So we made sure she was okay. I am Aurora at the moment. So I have it's hard to describe. My hair is very long, wavy, sort of a turmeric coloured hair, and bits of battle attire on, white cloth wrapped around strategic parts of my body with crystals. There's a huge rose quartz crystal on my third eye that's strapped around my head, and I'm placing up and down on this spaceship or this station. This higher dimensional aspect of me is trying to calm me down, but also trying to support me through what I'm going through. I've just experienced a huge shock where I am in that, so she's experienced a really big shock where the reptilians came through and killed her parents, and that was something that wasn't supposed to happen. We have discussed how we can alter the outcome of this and why this happened. The councils have gotten together and a plan has been put into place to alter reality. We have to change the outcome of what happened, and we can do this by sending people back through what is considered to be time to alter this reality that we have found ourselves in, and I want to volunteer to do it. And this higher dimensional aspect of me, the purple being, feels that I potentially am being motivated by the loss of my parents to do this. And she felt very emotional about this at the time. As well, I would not ask anybody else to do what I would not do myself. So I asked what the purple being, this higher dimensional being, was doing right now. Laura said, they're trying to regulate my frequency. They are sending energy from their heart space to me. They are trying to remind me to not be hot-headed. I'm a higher frequency being myself, and I must maintain my frequency. But the frequency where I am, they look at me. Whoa, she's got so much emotion at this point, so much emotion. What are you seeing? Because of course when we're doing QHHT, we can see the emotion on the client's body. We can see, that they feel pure love, or, they may feel anger or fear or any of those emotions, but we can't see what's happening. And she said, I see that Alcyone is the central sun. I see that this wave of light comes through source, the central sun, how it works, how it all works. It's all like the central sun knows when the point in time is right for that wave to come to change the outcome of all future experiences. That's how the wave knows. Because that wave of love comes exactly the right time, because Alcyone knows when that wave is required to be released. This is very complex. How it all works, how everything is In our time, space reality, where we are currently, we feel like it's taking too long for the wave to come. And the only reason we feel it is taking too long for the wave to come is because we have come from the future. So we are aware of the wave. Everything is linked. It's all flow. It's beautiful how it all works. So I said, so the shift, everything is happening in good timing, is it? Is it just as humans being impatient now? What is required on the planet? The two worlds are splitting. Consciousness is splitting. What is required on the planet is those beings of light who are here to affect the future beings in the past. Those beings of light are here to raise the frequency to allow the wave to come. The beings there are here need to raise their frequency high enough to trigger the wave. The wave will only come when the beings who are here, who are awake and who are aware, the higher dimensional beings, the starseeds, the lightworkers, the wave will only come when those individuals raise their frequency high enough. So that's us. That's all of us that are doing this work. All of us awakened ones are the ones that just need to raise our frequency that little bit more, that last push. And then she's saying this huge wave of love will come through. So the first portion of the work has been done, which is the awakening. More people will continue to awaken, but what those forerunners, the ones who came for this purpose, need to do is raise their frequency even higher. So when their frequency is resonating at a certain level, this will trigger Alcyone. She got so emotional at this point, so emotional. Because Alcyone is connected to us. We are Alcyone and we are her. So the wave comes from her when she knows we are ready. We came back in time to do this to affect the future reality that we were experiencing. Because that reality before had not risen in consciousness, it had gone on a different path. The path it had gone on allowed these reptilian beings to pervade and gain much strength through the universe. So what we are doing now is changing the future by becoming the past. That is why this one, meaning Laura, feels the sense of urgency that she feels, because she understands how important this time period is. It is necessary that those on earth right now join together to raise their frequencies even further. This work is being done at the moment through the work of QHHT on the planet. Much good has been done by the training in this time period of this annual cycle to raise the vibration, not only of the beings on this planet who are linked in, but also to raise the vibration of the planet herself. Much work has been done at key sites across the planet to raise the vibration of the planet and the beings who are here to do this work. Now the work must move into a new phase, which is the phase of linking together, putting the light together to raise the frequency even more. Once the frequency has raised to a certain point, Alcyone will know, and she will release the wave of love. It is pure love. And at this point, Laura she just got tears of just love running down her face. She was so emotional. It is love from Alcyone for those of her that she knows are here in this time period, and she is calling us home. Beautiful. The wave of light, when it comes, does it feel like it's far away? Are we quite close to it now? We are so close. She will not hold for much longer, but this work must be done. It is imperative that it is done. The darkness, although it is darkness, it joins together, it joins its power together, and it works together. This is what the light must do now. Excuse me. Too long Beings of light have been dotted all over the planet as lighthouses in different areas from each other, maintaining frequency, yes, which has been necessary, but those beings of light must now connect. They must connect hearts. Ego must be left aside. This is very important. Ego must be left aside. Everything must be joined together in love and in light. Now is the time for that work to happen. It is imperative. Alcyone is waiting to send that wave. As soon as that final push is given, where it is seen that we have joined together as the family of light, where we are not separate lighthouses, as soon as it is seen that we have joined together in light and that frequency has reached, the wave will come. And at this point, Laura, her pillow was wet. She was just got so many tears of joy and love. This one, Laura, is experiencing a portion of this wave and what it will feel like right now. And it feels incredible. That wave will come and it will lift those who have in their hearts the high frequencies. It will lift them so they are resonating physically with the physical plane. It will bring the dimension of new earth into physical resonance with them. They are so close, they feel it. But what they do not realize, excuse me, is the final push lies within them. Too long, people in this reality, people have given their power away to others, to governments, to the church. The power lies within. You hold the power. The power lies within you. All of the family of light who come from all of the planets, who heard the call from Alcyone to Gaia, from planets all over the cosmos. This work is so important and so necessary. All must join now. Ego must be left to one side. There is not one individual on this planet who is better than anyone else. All must join together. From all angelic frequencies, dimensions, galaxies, planets, all must join together in frequency and light as one family of light. When that is felt by Gaia, she will join her frequency to that. Alcyone knows. Alcyone will send the wave. The wave comes through the sun. Your sun, the soul. You are so close. You have no idea how close you are. And all of those beings in this reality, time dimension, are playing their part very well to cause the descent within the light community, because you beings of light, you have huge hearts. That's why you are here. But they know how to affect your hearts. They know they can say certain things or do certain things or create, and that will take that energy away. You must join your energies together now. You must join your hearts, your frequencies, and work together to birth the new earth in this physical plane. It is there. It is there to be manifested, and you will meet that plane and see it in physical reality by joining your hearts and frequencies together. The power lies within you, and the universe will respond. No longer are you to believe that you are powerless. No longer are you to believe that this power of the wave is something that you are sat waiting for. You are the wave. I got shivers then. So I said, that's amazing, fantastic. Aurora, Laura was asking why she was in the third dimension, as if she needs to ask that. But can you explain to her what her specific role is at this time, please? She is performing her role perfectly. This is exactly what she should be doing. She said she could do it, and although we were reluctant to allow her essence to leave here, we knew also that she could achieve what she is trying to achieve here. We knew that she had the frequency necessary to create change within the hearts and minds. So we are very pleased with the work that she is doing here. Because she is doing exactly what we would have hoped she could achieve. She must stop looking for external validation with regards to this. She is doing exactly what she should be doing, and we are very pleased. She has responded to the messages that we have sent via her heart. This is how we connect to her. We connect to her from Alcyone to Source, Source to Alcyone. Via her heart space, we send her messages all the time through her heart space. She feels that sometimes her heart is too open and it gets her into what she would call trouble in this space reality. But she must always listen to her heart. Aurora, Laura, as she is known, in this space-time reality, is led by her heart, not her mind, and her heart will always show her the way to come. Sorry. Thank you for that, Aurora. How can Laura better serve you? What can she do to help the shift even more? She is doing everything that she should be doing in this space-time reality. She finds some people do not resonate or like her on occasion because she shines so bright. She must never dim her light to fit in. Very good message there. Nobody should ever dim their light to fit in. She must never dim her light to make others feel comfortable. That is not why she is here. She is here to shine, and if her light shining makes others feel uncomfortable, then that is signifying shadow work that they need to undertake. She must shine, and she struggles with this because of who she was told she was when she was a child as Laura. Time to break the cage of that, and no matter whom may feel uncomfortable about that, she must shine. She speaks truth from the heart. She continues to speak truth from the heart, no matter how it is received, because for those whom already the codes will activate, they will galvanize and they will ascend along with Laura. Excuse me. Beautiful, thank you. Laura was wondering when she actually came here. When was the first time she came here to Earth, to Gaia? Can you give us this information at this time? She has been sent from Alcyone back to a time within Gaia where Gaia was manifesting upon her the beginning signs of life in the animal kingdom. She was sent back to the inside of Gaia. She has been inside of Gaia, laying the role of the light in this space and time since Gaia was beginning to express her consciousness in physical form on the surface. She is part of Gaia, and Gaia is part of her. Beautiful, thank you. What gifts does Laura have to this earth life that are helping her to shine her light and to awaken others on this huge push on the shift? Her frequency unlocks people's hearts. There is something about her energy that people respond to. She is a fierce light, huge light. She is love frequency. She brings that with her wherever she goes. She touches people wherever she goes, even if she does not realize it. She does sometimes see it. She touches people's hearts. That is why she is needed, because it is your hearts that need to be opened for you to unlock the frequency inside to give the signal to your sun, who is connected to your earth, to Alcyone, who is connected to source. It is your hearts. Are there any other parts of Laura's multidimensional being that she is not yet aware of? We are showing Laura now that she is love. She is part of God, source. Her energy, She is many things in many realities and many dimensions. She is source energy. She is an expression of source, and she affects everything. Thank you for that. Laura will really appreciate it. But why does Laura feel such a deep connection to the inner earth? Is it because she was initially there when she came here? Yes. She recognises Gaia's soul, her energy signature, and part of her longs to go off the surface of the planet and back inside the planet, where you have to be able to resonate at a specific frequency to access Gaia's inner world. You have to be able to access a very high frequency to be able to enter the central areas of Gaia. Many of the dark ones will bury down through the surface to what they consider to be inner earth. But it is not really inner earth. Inner earth can only be accessed by those who the earth herself knows is here to help her. Those dark ones cannot access the inner earth. They hold certain magic on the surface by using some of the crystals higher up, but they do not have access to Gaia's inner core. She keeps them out. She holds her spirit in the core. They can affect some of the surface through using those crystals higher up, but they cannot affect who Gaia is, because she holds that and they cannot access that. They do not have permission to access that. Gaia waits for the family of light to once again remember it is the family of light and to join hearts and frequencies. When this occurs, and it is occurring now, and it will continue to occur, when this reaches a height in frequency, Alcyone will send her love to parts of her that are here. Everything is connected. We are all one, and the darkness will not move with this energy. The energies will move to what is called New Earth, and this will raise everything that we consider to be in our universe to a higher frequency, and the lower beings will be contained in a place of frequency of their own creation, no longer able to siphon energy from the light. Is there anyone that Laura should be working more closely with to help the shift at this moment? Yourself, me, which I'm so blessed to work with Laura every single day. Laura feels energy. She knows within her those who are still being manipulated by the darkness and those who are light. There are many people who are working for the light, but they still have shadow aspects of themselves that can be manipulated by the darkness. And Laura must shine as bright as she can to bring all the aspects of those people who are light, but may have parts of darkness within them, still to bring all of those people to her, so that eventually their frequency rises so high, the darkness is transmuted, melted away, it's absorbed, it's cast off. Laura is trying very, very hard in the work she's doing to get people to access their hearts. Everything should be coming from the heart, and a desire to live in oneness, harmony, togetherness, and high frequency. The individuals that Laura connects with, while it is important she does not withdraw her energy, because for some she is literally their light source. Like Gaia, she must allow some of her energy to these people, but keep her essence protected inside in the core to ensure that these beings who struggle, of which there are many who have light within them, but they are still linked into the darkness because of traumas, because of old energy programs that are allowed to play out over and over again. She must keep these people at arm's length until they have found the light within themselves. Laura has written some amazing books. She wants to know the purpose of these books. Awakening people on the surface. Laura has access to source, to all that is. She draws her material for the books from source, from actual events that have happened, and the books are a tool to reach those who are further away from the light. So are these books sort of historical, or are they a channeling? She considers these ideas that she pulls for the work is pulling from the eternal energy of source. She is tapping into different parts of what she could access. There is no limit to her access. She puts this into her work. This is one of her missions, to wake people up through those codes which are contained within the work. When they read and internalise the information, it awakens something in them, because they too are source. Should Laura be writing book 3 with a sense of urgency? She feels she needs to get it out very quickly. She will always feel this because she understands the sense of urgency of this specific moment in linear time as where you are now. She will always feel this sense of urgency because what she is aware of in terms of how important it is for the universe that the shift is successful. She understands that she must catalyse, she must catalyse people to look within themselves and head towards the light. She pulls this from her connection to source. She is connected to source always. What is Laura doing at night time when she sleeps? Is she assisting with the shift in her sleep state, or is she doing something else? She is helping those who still have karma to be worked out. She's helping those people work out those karmic situations so they are in a frequency position to move when the shift occurs. So they are in a frequency position to move when the shift occurs, and those people who hold lower frequency energies around situations that have happened, she is helping those. But she also returns to source in her sleep state. She also is returning to source and melding her energy with source. This is her fire, her energy, her drive. She would say she cannot understand why she feels like she is sometimes operating out of time. She is recharging with the frequency of source in order to bring that specific frequency back to this reality. Many could not cope with the life that she leads. It would destroy many people. What Laura copes with, she is of such high frequency. Her frequency is what drives her. So she, where she molds, where she finds, where others find sadness, tiredness, pain, Laura finds joy. She finds love because her drive is source. Source is driving what she is doing in this reality. She connects with source and brings that frequency into this space. This point of breathing got really, really rapid and altered. And I could see from when I did my session with Laura, my breathing did a very similar thing, and it's the way to raise our frequency to connect to those higher energies. So I could see Laura doing this. When the wave from Alcyone is triggered by the frequency shift of those on earth who are light, Source will send a pulse of love down the branch of consciousness, and all of the light who are connected down the stars, the suns, they will light up, and the energy will flow from the sun to Gaia. When will this huge wave of light come? Are we talking a few months, a few years? How long? It is happening now. It is the next. It feels like light has been sent from source. The pulse has activated in the hearts of people who are all ready to rise. The final wave is there. It waits no longer. It waits no longer. It waits no longer. You have a period in your physical reality. You have a period of mere months to ensure your frequency is at the resonance required to, when the wave when it's here, the wave is here, she said. So she completely changed tack then. Like, it's here. The wave is here. It is your hearts that must meet it. It's already here. Raise your frequency, connect around the world with your hearts to other light workers, other star seeds. It is here. It's so exciting at this point. So all that is left is for those in the family of light to realize they are the family of light and connect to the wave. Once they connect to the wave through frequency, they will see the physical manifestation of the new earth plane in their reality. This is occurring now and will manifest in months, in mere months. What will the new earth be like? Can you show, Laura? At this point, Laura just looked divine, angelic. Her face glowed. She was full of love. The energy in the room was just incredible. She had a huge smile on her face. This feels very emotional for Laura because it carries with it the vibration of Gaia and the vibration of Alcyone and the vibration of many other places she has known. It is frequency of vibration, a state of being that all beings are in. It feels to Laura like home. When Laura moves with the shift, what will she and her family be doing? What will they do? She will continue to be a beacon of light and awakening possibility within hearts. Laura has quite an obsession with portals. What's that all about? We are showing her now many portal systems that she has travelled through. We are showing her the universe and how everything is connected. And she carries knowledge of source that know thyself. You are the universe. You are all one. It's beautiful. Can you explain further how we use these portals, please? They can only be accessed by the beings who have higher consciousness. In certain places, they have been taken by the darkness, but the portal system of the universe is accessed through intent and through the heart space. And again, her breathing started to change quite rapidly, deep breathing, so I knew she was raising her frequency to meet high dimensional beings. So can we access the portals at the moment in this density that we are in? Is it possible for us to access them? In this third dimensional space, the portals to the higher dimensions are closed. The shift will open the portals once more, and all those who ascend with the planet to the new earth will be able to access anywhere that is of the same frequency and vibration as the new earth. If individuals wish to lower their frequency, to descend to lower dimensions, that is possible, but that is their choice. Why anybody would want to descend to a lower dimension is completely beyond me. But she's saying we do have the choice to do that. But all of the universal network will be open to all those who raise their frequency enough to resonate with Gaia's new expression. Amazing. It's just fantastic. Thank you. If Laura was to go through a portal, what is the highest dimension she would go to? What could she reach? Her breathing and her speech altered this time as well. So I'd got some inkling that we were probably speaking to another higher dimensional being, or not quite sure who we were speaking with. The answer. Laura can reach 257 is a figure, but Laura can reach source. There is no limit to what Laura can reach. She is part of source, so she resonates with the frequency of source. So she can access. She is there now. And Laura just looked, she just looked like pure divine love. How does that feel to be with source? And she just got tears rolling down her face. You could just feel the energy in the room. You could just feel the love in the room. Her voice was very gentle at this point, very gentle, very factual. It's beautiful. So this is Laura, or whoever it was we were speaking to, we weren't sure at this point. Incredible. We are one. Everything will come back. It is me. I am. Laura is doing phenomenal work on the planet at the moment. We wondered how Dolores Cannon is helping Laura and QHHT as a whole. And this is where her voice really changed. And I thought, oh, the energy in the room was incredible. It was like this huge blanket of love, and the frequency, the hairs on our arms stood up. It was just immense. It was immense. The response. Dolores is an expression of me, and Laura is an expression of me, and everything is an expression of me. I am everything, and I sent Dolores into earth to be the light in a dark place, and she has ignited lights in many. Am I speaking to Source at the moment? Yes. Thank you so much for coming through and giving us this information. Is there anything we can do to assist? We understand that we are all one. We understand that we have to connect our hearts across the globe, across Gaia, to other light workers and starseeds. But we so want to help this final push, this final phase. Be the light in dark places. All is me. I am all. Be the light always. Always choose the light. If there is a choice, be the light always. Each and every one of you are on a journey through consciousness to come back to a realization that you are the light and you are love, and each one of you are helping each other to find your light, and you will help me because I am you and you are me. You are journeying back home to me to show me who I am. I am love. I am there in everyone, even in the dark ones. I am here. She went very light whisper. You all need to remember who you are. You need to find that inside of you. I want you all to come back home, and each time there is a moment through the dimension, you travel closer to home. That is why many feel the wait has been too long. I wait to take as many as I can with me, because you are me. I wait because I know what you hold inside, and many doubt. Do not doubt, do not doubt. I know it has felt hard, but it has been necessary to let, and now you must believe, and if you believe, you will pass into the new dimension. The key is in you. It was incredible, the most incredible, beautiful, divine information I have ever received for everybody on the planet in a QHHT session. It was incredible. I have so much love and respect for Laura. I truly do. I hope many of you understand and resonate with this information. And I wish you all the most amazing Christmas, the most amazing holidays. And how excited are you for 2020? With the knowledge that I've just given you, how excited are you? How excited? I'll see you after the holidays, after Christmas. I can't wait to bring you more information for this mass awakening. I cannot wait. Much love. Namaste.